I'm Will Holt. I'm a product manager at Focusrite for the RedNet range of audio over IP interfaces. I'm also the chairman of the marketing working group for the M&A, or the Media Networking Alliance. So the Media Networking Alliance is an alliance, an association of various manufacturers as well as end users who are all promoting the adoption of AES67. That's both by other manufacturers who are implementing products, as well as end users and facilities who will benefit from this audio over IP interoperability standard.
Well, AES67 is a standard by the AES, an interoperability standard, which targets at interoperability between different IP-based technologies or solutions out there. When we started the standards work, we identified a number of IP-based audio over IP technologies which can't interoperate, although they were all based on IP. So the goal was to achieve an interoperability standard, to set out a number of definitions which would allow the interoperability between these different solutions. So we are not going to replace or making these technologies obsolete. We're trying to find a way to exchange media, synchronized media data between these different solutions. So Ravenna, Livewire, QLAN, Audinate by Dante, and Wheatstone's Wheatnet, they all have common ground on IP, and we set guidelines for the interchange, for the formatting of streams on top, on how to exchange streams in between.
We're here at the AES Show 2015 in New York City, and we're very proud of our booth here this year, where we're demonstrating for the first time a public showing of AES67 compliant products.
Yeah, we are at the Media Networking Alliance booth, and we put together a demo where 22 manufacturers, 22 devices from an adequate number of manufacturers are participating. The good thing is it's a world premiere because we have all participating technologies in the same demo. So it's for the first time that we have Dante, Audinate, Ravenna, Livewire, QLAN, all on the same plug, all on the same switch, sorry. They are all plugged into the switch over there, and we have all the devices playing into the network, and every device is potentially capable of receiving any of the offered stream on the network. So that's what AES67 is about. Yeah, absolutely not. The whole standard is based on standard IT technology, so it's running on standard IT equipment. Well, you can imagine that with a high performance media over IP transfer, you would need some certain performance guarantees out of your network. The good point, or the good thing is that the existing corporate switches already support the configuration means you need for getting these performance requirements out of the switches. So as you can see in the demo, we have a standard Cisco switch, and it's just a matter of configuration. And even some switches even work out of the box the right way. So if you're in a larger environment, your IT people will know what the requirements are and can make AES67 perfectly run on an existing network infrastructure. Yeah, absolutely, and it's not just. Did you say sympathetic?
Sympathetic.
Sympathetic, yeah. So it's not only sympathetic to existing installations. The good thing is it can, in parallel and concurrently with already existing services on these networks. So if you have already your office network running there, some voice over IP service, maybe even some video service, you can run AES67 in parallel, and it's just a matter of the performance configuration of your network that they all run side by side, smoothly together. Absolutely. The AES67 standard is beneficial for the whole pro audio industry. Let's bring up an example from the broadcast environment. Let's say a big sports event. You have an install system in the stadium which is already in place. Let's say there's a Dante system. Now you're coming by with the OB-WAM from your local broadcaster, which let's say has a Ravenna system aboard. Previous to AES67, you had to roll out MADI lines or copper for AES3 or whatever could run back and forth between the venue and the OB-WAN. And now with AES67, you can just roll out basically the network line, plug it into both sides, the OB WAN and the stadium switch, format those signals which you want to run back and forth with AEX67, and they can really run interconnected. So you don't have to run extra infrastructure because they are all talking the same language. That eases the work of the broadcasters a lot. They have to carry less equipment. The installation time is much shorter, and the cost of the overall project is going down significantly.